Minecraft has been around for over 12 years. Ever since it was released, players have been innovating and finding new and exciting ways to play the game. One game mode that players have discovered and innovated on is parkour. There is so much more to parkour than just jumping between blocks. Much like other game modes, it also contains a rich history, complex mechanics, and players who stand out as the legends. Today, we will be taking a look at the evolution of Minecraft parkour. The oldest parkour map was a water and lava obstacle course uploaded to YouTube on June 15, 2009, just a month after the game was released. There isn't much to say here, so let's move on to 2010. Zero.minr.org is Minecraft's third oldest server. Launched on October the 22nd, 2010 by C_Drick, the server was originally a survival server. However, players had to complete a series of maze, puzzle, and parkour challenges known as hardcore in order to unlock access to the green rank and the main survival server. This served to separate the griefers from people who actually wanted to play the server. Hardcore started out with only 3 maps: Original Level 1, Old Level 2, and Jigga's Clay Maze. At the time, there were no checkpoints, so if you died, you had to start all the way back at the beginning. There have now been 11 versions of Hardcore, each iteration rearranging, introducing, and removing challenging maps, routes, and checkpoints. Over time, players wanted to build their own maps for minr. C_Drick then implemented Free-for-All in July 2011, a place where players could build and play maps not in hardcore, which at this point had updated to version 2.0. With the introduction of Free-for-All, the way to unlock the rest of the server changed. Now, you had to complete 5 challenge maps, each worth 1 point, before unlocking the new blue rank and hardcore, and then completing hardcore would finally unlock the green rank and the rest of the server. Over time, the blue rank requirement was slowly increased to become more difficult to obtain, and today it stands at 100 points. Oh yeah, and also, sprinting was just added with the release of beta 1.8, raising the maximum jump distance from 2 blocks to 4 blocks. That's pretty cool. In 2012, minr would move away from being a survival server to focus on parkour, maze, and puzzle challenges. Free-for-All Plus was introduced, intending to spotlight the highest quality maps. The difficulty scale was also introduced, which awarded more points the harder the map completed was. At the time, blue was the easiest difficulty, only awarding 1 point, and the hardest difficulty was red, awarding 5 points. Since then, the white and black difficulties have also been added to the difficulty scale, white being the new easiest and black being the new hardest, and the point values for each difficulty were also adjusted, as shown on screen. On August 26, 2013, Polish YouTuber Bremu did a jump that everyone thought was impossible, the first ever triple neo. This was the first major parkour advancement.